So you're thinking about moving to the big island of Hawaii, otherwise known as Hawaiʻi Island. In this video, we're going to go through a property that sold today. We're going to discuss where it is on the island, all the features and benefits of the property, most importantly, what the property sold for. Now, this is a property that has sold, so you get an idea of where the market is currently. Stay tuned every day for new properties. Now, if you have a property here, you'd like to find out how much it's worth, or if you're thinking of moving here and want to look at different areas of the island or a specific neighborhood, send me a message, pop me an email, or give me a call and I'll go over that with you. I get calls from people every day and I love it. Whether you're looking to move the island in 9 days or 90 days, let's go ahead and take a deep dive into a recent property that sold here on the big island of Hawaii. So let's go ahead and pull up that MLS. Now on the MLS, you can see this property sold on 4/17/2025 for $250,000 in cash. Now this particular property is over in Leilani Estates. A little something about Leilani Estates. It is right on the volcanic rift. In 2018, there was a volcanic eruption in this neighborhood and many homes were inundated with lava. That eruption went on to take close to 800 structures. Let me show you an overview of where this property sits within that neighborhood. We zoom out. This is the neighborhood of Leilani, which is just showing the map grid, not including areas that had been inundated with lava. Now, if we come over and pick up an image of that neighborhood, you can see the property is here where the triangle is, and this area was inundated with lava. The fissure ran here, and the natural topography brought the lava diagonal through the neighborhood. There are quite a few homes that are in Lava Zone 1, which is this considered Lava Zone 1. This zone, you're going to have a difficulty if you can get any financing, and more than likely you will not be able to get home insurance. So the property will have to be self-insured. Part of that being self-insured, if someone slips and hurts themselves, or if something happens to the residents, then you're going to need to have money set aside to take care of that damage yourself. That being said, you can get some great pricing. It's not necessarily a neighborhood I would recommend if you're looking to increase your equity as an investment. Taking a look at Google Earth so we can see where this particular property is in relationship. Let's take a zoom out, and this is showing that property. You can see there is a forest reserve behind. A lot of that street is habitated. There are some lots that do not. And as that pans around, you can see there is roughly a block away a lava field where we had fresh lava in 2018. We can, of course, zoom in. This property has the house closer to the street, and it looks like it perhaps has a greenhouse further set back on the property. As you can see, adjoining properties are quite large. And of course, there are properties that have, as you can see here, some deferred maintenance to them. Coming back to the MLS on this, let's close out that map. Go back to some various pictures of the house. They are describing this as a fixer-upper. You can see it does have a concrete driveway, which is a little bit of an upgrade in this area. This is more of a rural area on the big island of Hawaii, and a district called Kona has, you can see, a fenced, screened-in back porch and some fruit trees, a nice grass lawn. You can see in the distance there the ocean. Now the big tank you see on the left, that cistern, is a catchment tank This area has off-grid water, so because it does get a lot of rainfall, we're able to capture the rain from the roof of the home. It goes through pipes, goes into the catchment tank. There is then a pump that brings it back into the house, filters that water. Depending on the amount of filtration, you can drink the water coming into the kitchen. It looks like there has been some of the cabinets perhaps taken away. It does have, it looks like a serviceable microwave and range. This almost looks like this is where a refrigerator would go, and they've some reason put a cabinet there. Someone has taken the panel off of the island, the back and the side. So a little bit of repairs there. The floor, as you can see more in this picture, is the old style pergo flooring, which is cupping up a little bit. You perhaps want to replace that. Nice big window. I'm sure taking this off, it's going to be a little bit more bathed in light. Looks like some repairs have been done to the ceiling, or it may just be a texture. Need to go in and investigate that. A serviceable bathroom. Some small kind repairs where I'm sure they've had artwork hanging. An old style light fixture, you probably want to update that. An older, I guess, almond colored bathtub enclosure. Those are popular here. This is all integrated. Today you're going to find different seams and different styles available. Many people, for an upgraded look, will go with a porcelain tub with a tile shower surround. Nice big bedroom, ceiling fans, bamboo flooring, and what looks to be the primary suite. Another bathroom with what looks like to be vinyl flooring. Very spacious garage that is unfinished. Washer and dryer in the garage. Now all of this for $250,000. Now this particular property was listed at $250,000. It sold for cash. It had 6 days on the market. So that tells me that perhaps one of the neighbors or someone the owner knows bought this property. Coming in, the living area here is 1,080 square feet, 1 acres of land, built in 1974. So overall, it is a pretty good looking property in pretty good shape for being built in 1974. So someone has definitely at some point upgraded that kitchen and done many different upgrades. It certainly is due for another refresh. It does have an ocean horizon view, which accounts for the $250,000 considering the condition of the property. They are saying it's 1 full and 1.5 bath and 3 bedrooms. It is on catchment. It does have a cesspool. Now here in Hawaii, you will be expected to update that cesspool to a septic tank by 2050. So you have another 25 years to get that updated. Now they had listed this at considering or looking for investment properties to improve and resell. Now from there, going over to the County of Hawaii's site, we get a lot of the same information. Now this property, the assessed land value from the County of Hawaii is $42,900. The market building value, according to the state of Hawaii, is $178,000. So now the state of Hawaii is saying the total market value is $220,900. Now you can see here total exemption value. Now if this was your primary residence, or if you're over 65, and there are other tiers of discounts, this would show exemptions based on those criteria. You can see the current owner is not having any exemptions. This is a double wall construction, exterior walls are plywood, the roofing materials are shingles. Now oftentimes you will find, and wait, is that correct? Let's take a look at these pictures again. Bringing that picture back up. So, something tells me, let's go to the beginning pictures, that this is not the original roof. That roof looks in pretty great condition. If you can see, it does not look like there are any rust marks. There may be some rust here along the edge. It may be very well that this house did have a shingle roof before. Now, most of East Hawaii, you are going to find that you have the metal roofing just because of the rain. Now, the closer you get to the shoreline, it is drier, and so you can put on a shingle roof. Now, that's not ideal if you're doing a catchment water. And considering that it looks like this is definitely a catchment, I can definitely see why they went back and put in a metal roof. I'm not sure why the county still has that as a shingle roof. And let's see, here you can see the outline of the structure, where we have the main area here in blue, the garage at the front, and that ceiling porch at the back. Now here in Hawaii, the code enforcement is fairly lax. I guess the main reason I think is that we have a lack of funding in the code department. So while if you're building a new home or putting in a new business and you pull permits, you will be required to go fully to the current code. However, if you own a property and you do improvements without telling the county, you of course are going to build it to your skill level. However, the tax department does do inspections, and you will see that they will update things onto this image that have not gotten permits. Here, a lot of the times when homeowners get in trouble is if someone complains about the improvement they have made. We are also finding now insurance companies have caught on and occasionally are requiring those improvements to be taken off. Now, I am not, once again, an insurance broker. I can certainly refer you to insurance companies to check on insurance if you're looking to purchase a home. That's part of the service of representing you as a buyer here. Let me see any other interesting thing. Once again, we're going to get the same information we got from the TMK. This property last sold in 2016, 2006, 2005. At that point, it was a quick claim deed, which may have gone from one family member to another, or from one relative, certainly to another. Let me go back, pull that down. So now, keep in touch. Take a look at our next video so you can see perhaps another area of Hawaiʻi Island. Let me pull up the lava map again so I can show you what I'm talking about as far as the lava zones. Here we go. So now this property is sitting right here. This yellow is the current rift, active rift, where we have lava intrusion coming up. The lava will travel down that rift from the Kilauea volcano here and will pop up along the rift. Now you see the orange sections here. That's lava zone 2. You can get some financing and insurance in lava zone 2. The red zones here we're showing are going to be lava zone 3. The dark brown, these are going to be lava zone 6. Now, of course, lava zones go 1 through 9. Most of East Hawaii here, you can see is lava zones 1 through 3. There is a large rift running on the west side of the island as well. You're going to see Kailua, Kona over here, Waimea up, Naalehu, and of course, Hilo is the major town on the east side of the island. If you have any other questions about this listing or the other, go ahead and send me an email or give me a call. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Ahui ho!